on, go live. You can do it. I believe in you. You can go live. You can go live. Or you can crash completely. Going live is the only reason you exist, so go live, you piece of shit. Since, how's it going? Just tell me this is working. Hopefully, maybe, possibly. Alright, it's working. Okay, we're good. The live stream shows that it's not working. You're gonna start DSP, you're already 2 minutes late. Mind you, I've already been up to 18 holes of golf, came home, took a shower, made a video, and now I'm doing this. He is just now getting up and being late to his own stream. Yep. Still no action. DSP, your place of business is literally in your home. You have to go nowhere. Yep, he's late. I'm not late, I made my chant. Well, the stream's not started. It's supposed to start at 1:45. It's right there on the screen. September 19th, 2022 at 1:45. It's now 1:48. Will we hit 4 minutes late to his own stream, even though he literally lives in his house where he streams from? And should never be fucking late ever? Squidward, how's it going? I now got this song stuck in my head. Song is now stuck in my head. Terrible. I gotta play some of my own music since he's not playing his yet. It's 4 minutes late.
This sounds good, but I want some more. Let's add some more.
I'm right here setting stuff up, going like now. It's 4 minutes late, dude. You're supposed to start at 1:45. Not show up at 1:45, start at 1:45.
This sounds good too, but I want some more.
Oh, there we go. He finally went live. Yeah, fuck that music. Only 4.5 minutes late to his own stream. Again.
I like this, but I think it needs some more. So let's add some more.
Easily amused. What else do I have? Yeah, muting the cough instead of doing it directly into the microphone like he does. Man, his chat is dead for someone with 200,000 subs. I'm glad I got Magic Music Maker so I can make my own music. I know it's not very good, but what do you expect? So more work than DSP's ever put into making his own music. Oh wait, he's never made his own music. Oh, very short one.
I'm just cruising around YouTube, trying to find something to watch. I see a man streaming a new game, so I click on it. First thing I hear is, well, eat, snort, beg, repeat. Eat, snort, beg, repeat. Snort, beg, repeat. Eat, 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 snort, beg, repeat.
Easily amused by that one. Not yet. He's just sitting in chat instead of starting the stream.
Jasper Kitty, no. Get down.
Oh, Jasper Kitty will be here today. So cats all getting blacked, huh? Good to know. Hey, Nick. Terrible name. Since I've had to listen to his music, I'm
Get down.
using music that I made using Magic Music Maker. I know it's not very good, but it's more of it than he'll ever put in. Jasper Kitty, no, get down.
Jasper Kitty, no. Get down.
It's gonna be that loud? Turn down a little bit.
Jasper Kitty, no. Get down.
Have anything else? Oh, this one's pretty bad.
The first rule of intergalactic dancing is don't panic.
Man, he does not want to play that Monkey Island game, does he? And that's all the music I got. Terrible. Turn him down a little. I was on the floor. Dance, piggy, dance. He never stood a chance. Wait, wrong song. He has danced before for one of the Wii games. Did not do very well. Hopefully, if you're in the United Kingdom, you can find something else to watch, because I understand it's nothing but the Queen funeral. Kind of back in the old days when you only had 3 channels on TV, the president was on, everything else was on. We're gonna miss Flipper and Lassie. I like that. You guys hit the early goal for a react. So you're going to do it this month? No, not until October. Well, you hit it before the 16th. You said, oh, if we hit it early enough, we'll do a special one. But you're not doing it early. You're just going to wait until October to do it anyways. What was the point of getting the goal early? Other than guaranteeing you more money. All right, Luis. There was it yesterday or the day before was Batman Day. Batman. I think it was Saturday was Batman Day. Son of Batman, Damien. Oh, don't tell me the internet's gonna act wonky. Why did that pop back up? Go away. There we go. Today's the last day of my vacation, Saturday. So I already got 18 holes of golf in, made a video. Now I'm doing this. Once this is done, I'll probably go back to Gotham. Gotta finish before September 29th. Got 10 days to go, unfortunately. And Diablo 2. Although, I've gotten the best ring in Diablo 2, SOJ. I got the Shaco helm, so I get the best helm. I got lightsaber, so I got the best sword. Arizona, how's it going? Congratulations to Arizona Cardinals yesterday. Holy shit. The game's over. No, it ain't. If only work went as quickly as vacations do, right? Or vacations went as slow as work does. I won't be finishing my vacation watching DSP. I'll be finishing watching Gotham while playing Diablo 2. And right now, they say the current season should end on October 9th. Then they'll start a new season. I'll probably go with a druid then. Like this time I went with a necromancer. I usually use sorceress or barbarian. Well, I want to try something different, so I did assassin, then necromancer. Next time I'll probably do druid. So I can do something different than what I normally do. He did in 1993. He got like $200 in tips for one stream, and then very next day, guy, I'm broke. Give me that money. Where'd the $200 go? Shut up! You can't ask about those. I've not bought any new movies in a while. I think the last movie I bought was probably the Batman 80th Anniversary 18 film collection. Some people do Hydra. I haven't had to in a while because of streaming. Between Netflix and Prime and HBO Max and Disney Plus. Of course, Crunchyroll. On DSP and the goddamn awful music. Tomorrowverse. I'm gonna say no, because the only Tomorrow I know of is Tomorrow When the War Began book series, which did turn the first book into a movie, which is pretty good for an Australian movie. Guys, think about how many Hogan polls DSP could have done with that $50,000. Plus more on top.
See what kind of enemies are around here. There's some geckos. There's definitely ghoul activity up here. There's giant rat scorpions. I gotta get the fuck out of here. Look how many of them there fucking are. What is this shit? How could I possibly...
Dude, a podcast is too much work. You can't sit on his ass and do a podcast for $50,000 plus bonuses. Too much work. If I'm Wings and LTG, I'm gonna be pissed like, hey, or RTU, whichever. Because there's supposed to be three of them. Like, if I'm those other two guys, like, hey, we didn't get the $50,000 because you're a bitch. You could have paid to have Hulk Hogan come out and fuck him for $50,000.
It's Jeannie Mae, and Jeannie Mae is MIA. You can't fucking find her. Oh, here she is, finally. Who's gonna be ecstatic?
Hey, dude, it's $50,000. How the hell you don't take that?
That's what I'm talking about, sweet revenge. Come with me.
Yeah, it's very Joseph Hulk Hogan.
Dude, you ain't get what's coming to you, fucking...
And even at his age, he's in pretty good shape. So you can put that into the stock market. You can invest in a... What do they call it? Project... Like, hey, I just bought this project car for $6 grand. Once I get all worked up and put together, probably worth 30. Is it going to HBO Max immediately, or is it going to be like a month delay? I don't want to be like, all right, only like 6 episodes to go. Oh, we got to wait a month to finish it. Fuck. It'd be better to get it done and finish now. Oh. Is he about to start? Or is his music just dead? And he doesn't notice it because he's too busy playing WWE Champions.
Darksea Devil.
Here with an ad. Terrible.
Darksea Devil. There's a Darksea Devil. Or Darksea Devil.
Hi, my name is... What? My name is... Who? My name is...
Darksea Devil.
Hi, my name is... What? My name is... Who? My name is...
Darksea Devil.
Oh, it's the time. Oh, so it does it right away. Nice.
Good morning.
Brain fart. In this case, gin fart.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Level 1 Podcast. I'm Darkside Phil, sounding a lot better today than I did yesterday, thankfully. And
I
welcome
never
to
go
the
with
show.
gaming chairs. Gaming chairs are trash.
Today is pink.
Well, they're ergonomic
because I look like
computer
a
chairs. They
lobster.
cost more, but they're
Hold on
worth
one
it.
second.
He did nothing. One of his fans did for free.
Today is Monday,
I have not seen Man of Tomorrow.
the 19th of September, 2022. How is everyone today? I hope you're doing well. And I welcome you here to the show.
I hope you guys doing well enough to give me all your
Today
money.
is effectively for me, okay, the start of the autumn or the fall. Here you go, Jasper.
All of his trash. Guys, I'm broke. Well, let's see. There's $500 there, $400 there, $300 there.
Something in there.
Okay, you have over $1,000 worth of junk sitting behind you.
Yes, today
But he's
is
broke,
officially
guys. Get him,
the
give him
start
money.
of autumn for me. Why? Even though our autumn doesn't start for another like 2 or 3 days, here in the Pacific Northwest of the United States, I took my air conditioner out of the window last night.
Come
I had
on,
it
heat
up
wave.
because
Come on, heat wave.
It has been very stuffy in here recently. And even yesterday, you heard my voice sounded terrible. And I was like, I guarantee you it's
Your voice
probably-
always sounds terrible.
It has something to do with the air quality.
Oh, Jasper
you
Kitty.
know.
Hi, Jasper.
When
Meow,
I'm
meow.
stuck in this stuffy room all day long, with all these electronics that generate a ton of dust and everything,
Electronics do not generate dust. They generate heat,
Yeah.
jackass.
after having the air conditioner blasting for months and months on end here because I just needed it,
Blasting my
I feel like it's
ass.
finally cooled down enough
Kinky.
here in Washington State where I don't need it every day. For example, today it's going to be a high of 75. Even in the afternoon with the sun beating on the wall, it's only going to be 75 degrees outside. Now, that means it's about 80.
It was just
85
went up there and
here.
knocked everything off.
If
That'd
I
be
have the window all the way
hilarious.
open like I have
Come on,
right now,
Jasper,
and I
do
have
it.
the
We
thing on
believe in you.
maximum blast, it might not be a big deal. Okay? So rather than having
Or-
this thing going crazy, you know, destroying, you know, my sinuses and everything, I said, I'm just going to
Yes, the AC is destroying your sinuses, not the dust. Because you never fucking clean.
Last night for the Bassmaster stream, and now I'm doing it right now. And quite frankly, it feels nice. It feels cool. I feel air pressure, you know, not air pressure, but air circulation coming in from the window.
If he knew what looked good, he wouldn't be doing half this shit.
Now, admittedly, on days when there's full sun,
Same,
like this
Luis. I
today,
want a heat
it'll
wave.
be a
Right,
little warm.
meow.
But it's not going to be every day. And since the autumn's right around the corner, likely very soon, it's going to be a lot cooler here. So,
Look at kid
yeah,
little
today is
Jasper.
essentially the beginning of the fall for me. All right, which is cool because we're playing a new game in Modern Warfare 2's open beta, so it does feel like it's going hand in hand with new games and new content, which is excellent.
Cat butt.
Okay, going along in that vein, today on the Level 1 podcast, what I would like to do. Are you putting your butt on my head? Did you just put your butt on my head? Today on the Level 1 podcast, what I would like to do is talk about Modern
Second
Warfare
Life?
2's open beta so far. Let you know what I think about it. Ow. That was claws on my bare skin. Ow.
Good.
Let you know what I think about it so far.
Good job,
Don't
Jasper.
Scratch me. Jasper, come
Hurt
on.
him some
man.
more.
Look what you did.
Get him, Jasper.
Nobody makes me bleed my own blood. How dare you? Yeah, he scratched my leg and I'm going to bleed. Whatever. So, today I'm going to talk about what I thought about the beta yesterday. Now, I've only played it for a few hours. All right? But I'm going to give you my initial impressions.
And you hated every single second of it because you suck.
Based on, what I've seen in the game, and also directly compare it to my experiences with last year's Vanguard. Okay? Today we're playing it more, so I'll talk more about what we're going to do today as well. Also, I've come to a determination on what I'm doing this coming week. No exaggeration. This coming week of content that I'm going to do for you guys is going to literally be the most variety I've ever done in a single week of content ever in my history.
Ever, guys, so give me all the money.
And when I say that, I
mean,
you
like, missed it. You last Josh Burn to the bedroom every night.
A different game.
With no
I've never done that before. Never. But it just so happens that we have a series of limited time like game releases / demos / betas that if I don't play them over the course of the next week, they're not available anymore. I don't know why all these companies decided to release limited time things at exactly the same time. It's kind of odd that they did, but
they should have gotten a hold of you first, dude. Make sure your schedule is clear.
Yes, today I will go through that so you guys know what to expect next week. It will be one of the biggest variety weeks ever, or the biggest variety week I've ever done here.
If you made 0 tips, that would be hilarious. But 1 Minute Man will always show up because 1 Minute Man is him, in my opinion.
Consistency. But, it is what it is. We got to get through this very...
My theory is that 1 Minute Man is him or a cat doing it for him.
I hope that you guys are excited. In reality, there's not a ton to talk about today. On the podcast, we have an update on the Rockstar situation, the GTA 6 leaks. Rockstar has issued an official statement. I'd like to read it for you and kind of go over it and see exactly what the implications of this are. But outside of that...
GTA 6 may be delayed for years now.
Yesterday was all news. Today maybe we'll have Q&A again.
It will be delayed for years now, I'm guessing.
Don't run out of questions. It usually ends up being a pretty good segment when we do that. There's one other thing that I'd like to talk about that I haven't really touched upon recently. Are you guys aware the holiday seasons are right around the corner? It's the 19th of September. That means within about 2 weeks, it's October.
Halloween.
October 1st, we're kicking off the month with a special React event where I'm going to be doing a React.
Don't get our dreams of 1993.
From either Frederick Knudsen or June the King. And, of course, we'll talk about that more as we get to the end of September. There'll be a poll to determine which one we do. But also, starting in October, this behind me changes. Remember?
Yes, Hydra. Remember? It's very suspicious how it never pops up.
No.
It only happens when he has really slow streams.
Well, let me refresh your memory.
When he has a good stream,
every October,
when Man doesn't show
up. I
up.
decorate my office for Halloween, and we end up having cool Halloween-style decorations behind me.
Halloween-style, guys.
In addition,
just say Halloween decorations
to be spooky Halloween-themed animations. Okay. Will we have new ones this year? I don't know. We're definitely reusing a lot of the ones from the previous year.
I gotta wait to see the fans who make my stuff for me for free. Make even more free stuff, guys.
The viewers submitting it. But we'll see. But I'm excited. I like having
for him, they are
kind of a horror-themed spooky month.
I have to speak into existence, maybe.
Content like that over the course of October. If you take a look at the game release schedule, Resident Evil 8 will have its DLC plus Reverse launches in October. So near the end of the month, there's going to be a lot of horror-themed stuff. Remember, we're doing a Halloween horror marathon. That's going to happen. At the end of the month. And if we do hit the tier 2 members goal for this month, there's potential that we will do a second event reacting to the Rob Gavigan YouTube channel for a spooky Halloween react marathon as well.
Spooky, scaredy skeletons.
Although admittedly,
shivers down your spine.
Yeah, we've definitely lost momentum with members, as you can see. For whatever reason,
of course he does. Why wouldn't
he? Not
he?
really re-upped their memberships this month, or we really haven't had many gifted memberships. We had a few yesterday from Guitar.
Organic, guys, all organic.
Yeah, but it sucks because we
Jay
had
Kramer, how's it going?
And those false copyright strikes last month destroyed the momentum, like literally crushed it, squashed it like a bug. And that's nothing that I can affect. That's just if a crime is
stop using other people's work without paying them for it.
You know what I'm saying?
If you paid for people's work, this shit wouldn't keep
So it is
happening.
what it is, and all I can say is I hope.
And then if you didn't turn around and then
we'll get
shit
that
on
momentum
them,
back
this wouldn't keep
here on
happening.
DSP Gaming, because I would really love to do that extra special Halloween event for you. But you know, we'll see what happens. You know, we still have about, you know, almost 2 weeks, week and a half left until the end of the month. Okay. All right. So anyway, we're getting kind of ahead of ourselves here. So let us.
Wow, big
start
throaty snort.
with a discussion of the schedule, shall we? Let's talk about the schedule for the rest of the week. Then what I'd like to do is do a segment about Modern Warfare 2's open beta and let you know what I think about that. And then we're going to do the follow-up to the Rockstar
Well, you're
GTA leak
still
story, and then
playing it, so I guess you must like it.
okay. All right. So first,
Go, go, go. If all I see is go,
schedule
go,
for the
go,
rest
it's
of the
going to be
week.
bam, bam,
I'm here
bam.
today and tomorrow. Wednesday is my day off for the week. If all goes according
No,
to
they're
plan,
not,
I'll have a
Grimfang.
6-day streaming week next week. I have to sit down with my wife and look at her work schedule, but it looks like that's what we're aiming for. Okay. So that being said, today is
Oh shit, the
more
21st
of
is 2
Modern
days
Warfare
away.
2
He'll get paid
beta.
on
I had
Wednesday.
a great time with the
That's
game
why he's
today.
taking Wednesday off. It's
Elaborate on it
payday.
just a little bit here. And today my goal is to focus on a new loadout.
course he's taking
Yesterday,
payday
I
off.
pretty much
Why
stayed
wouldn't
with
he?
Exactly the same loadout the whole time. So I want to change my gun for sure. I don't want to be using the same M4 gun all day today. I want to switch it up and use a different gun, maybe an SMG or something different. We'll
Yeah,
see
his
what happens.
body's
A lot
going to
of
shut
them
down
I
on him.
will
It's going to be
unlock
hilarious.
while I was playing yesterday.
Guys, I'm in the mercy room. Tip me. This isn't going to be
So we're gonna
cheap,
do that.
guys.
And well, someone actually explained there is a way to search for individual game modes. I guess when you go to the quick play box, whatever you want to call it, the menu, if you hit the square button on the PlayStation controller, it opens up a menu where you can select the game mode you want. Why it's not a regular menu, why you need to have a button on another menu on a button, it's just weird. I'll be honest. Yeah, it's a little confusing the way they designed the whole
It might confuse you, but anyone with an
menu
IQ over
system
80 isn't
searching
confused
system.
by it.
this year. I don't know why they made it look like that. It's also weird that even though I set it up to be in a private lobby because I don't want to hear voice chat from a bunch of people with their mics all
Saying
on and
snort and
shit
gout.
going on in the atmosphere and their environment, it still throws you into a lobby every time that you reboot the game. Like it undoes your settings, which is odd. And
I don't
by
have
the
to
way,
talk to people in a game where
lest
communication is
anyone
key,
try to be
guys.
stupid and say, "Oh, Phil just doesn't want voice chat because he's afraid of trolling." The one match where the voice chat was accidentally on yesterday, immediately all you heard was environmental atmospheric noise from an asshole who had his fucking microphone on when he was playing. All you hear is all this shit in the background. Like, what is that noise? Oh, it's just the same fucking asshole. Like, there's always one asshole. It doesn't matter what first-person shooter you play. There's always one asshole with an open mic, doesn't know it, and there's all this noise going on in the background. Their family is fucking dancing and doing some fucking kind of just dance in the background, or cars are flying by. There's a gun shootout in the street outside. Pizza's being delivered. Babies are crying and shitting at the same time. It's always the most distracting thing. I'm trying to fucking play a game where I need to hear things around me. I don't need to hear, you know, your wife calling into the fucking credit card company paying the bills over the phone. I don't need to hear that on the in my stream. I don't need to hear it in the game. And it's always.
I don't want to talk to
fucking
people,
like
guys. People, unless they give me money, don't exist.
You know, I hate to say it. You know, even back in the day, remember over a decade ago, you join a team, you always have one asshole doing and saying dumb shit. And it's like, oh my god, this whole open team chat thing wasn't a good idea.
Not a good idea to you because you don't want to talk to anyone.
It's part of the experience. Yeah, it's part of the experience. So you mute it and you realize, oh my god, now it's better because I can hear everything again. So anyway, yeah, today, new loadout, and jumping back into Modern Warfare 2's beta, and maybe doing some other, maybe I'll purposely select domination or other modes. I have to see what other modes are there, because we did Team Deathmatch, we did Search and Destroy, we did the third-person mode that's not really third-person, it's very odd, and then we were doing a few domination matches, because we were doing the quick play, and it had them in the rotation, but I didn't know that you could search individually for the game mode, so I want to see what other modes are in there, all right? So that's today's main
Worst team
stream.
chat is bad, dude. Why would we want to communicate with your teammates when you're just sitting there going, "Guy, give me money, money, guys, money."
Time. I'm trying to get better at it. Admittedly, I'm not good at it.
It's the guy. I'm watching this Twitch.
I'm going to get better at it the more I play. And of course,
I think that Friday the
you unlock,
13th
and of course,
stream was like the
load
last
out
time
after
that
you're
you
done.
wanted
It
to
just
have
makes it
team
make
chat.
better the more you play, right? So, let's see how it goes today. All right. Tonight on the late stream, it's the
Can
return
you
of
imagine
something
talking
you
to your
guys have been
teammates in a
asking
game we
for.
need to coordinate with people?
Drisney.
How dare they?
Drisney Deemlight Volali. That's tonight. Disney Dreamlight Valley. Okay, Disney Dreamlight Valley. It is Disney's answer to Animal Crossing, only it actually has a plot. Instead of, oh, you're just here to mess around and garden and do this menial task stuff, there's actually an ongoing plot where the Disney characters have lost their memory. It's your job to not only clear up all the crap on the island, the corruption or whatever you want to call it, and start things to start up and running again. Get the businesses running, get the buildings working, get the crops growing. Everything, has to get back to a working functionality in this village, but also to restore the memories of the Disney characters and then to recruit new Disney characters to your village. Okay?
Aww.
So,
Hi, Phantom My Reefs kid. I'm a talking doggo.
Both times I've played it, people seem to absolutely love it. Seriously, they just have a great time with it. They absolutely enjoy it. So
that's how you found him. Realize that's awesome. Yeah, let's do some more. It's a great video to find him on, isn't it?
And I want to play more. That's 6:45 p.m. Pacific time. Okay? Tomorrow.
I love how much he hates Animal Crossing but loves Disney game.
All right. Tomorrow we're going to go back.
Because Disney's not Nintendo and he hates Nintendo.
Away from it for several days here. When we return to Earthbound tomorrow, we are going to continue on with Fourside. This is the fourth major city or village in the game. We're about to head
into Space Cat just did a video about
confusing,
bordering, didn't he? Pretty sure he did.
Game. I remember it distinctly. I never remember actually how to beat it, but I remember how confusing it is. So
it's the guy. I'm watching his
We're definitely going to see some weird stuff tomorrow, but it should be fun.
Those who like Earthbound,
tomorrow will be a chill, fun, interactive stream, and I hope you'll join me on the main stream tomorrow, okay? Tomorrow night, for the final consecutive stream of the week, I'm going to do a double dose of Disney Dreamlight Valley. Since we didn't really get to play it that much this week at all, I want to do it twice. So we're going to do it both tonight and tomorrow night, okay? Cool. I'm off from streaming on Wednesday. When I return on Thursday, the return of Ask the King. This is my Q&A show.
Why do you keep doing Q&As, though? You've done like 3 Q&As this week already. And it's only Monday.
How is this different from a normal stream where I just answer your questions? Like, for example, if I do a Q&A segment today on the pre-stream podcast, also known as the Level 1 podcast. Well, on Ask the King, I take my time to sit down, read through your questions, pick the ones that I feel would be considered either the best ones or the ones where I can answer in the most intelligent,
without
entertaining, and
being trolled, guys.
Informative fashion. See what I'm saying?
I'm working Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
The questions that I answer.
Like, how are you going to give me 9 days off in a row than have me come in and work 6 days in a row? Fuck you guys.
The whole purpose of Ask the King is to give you that in-depth answer. All right? So, I'm excited to do that on
It's redundant going over your schedule daily. Pretty shorts, post to your Twitter, and your community tab. Do you think we have memory problems? No, but he does. Jane's a hell of a drug. That's going to be a ban.
Hold on, let's try this again. If you're a channel member, there already is an exclusive thread for you to post up your questions. All right? In that thread, you have opportunity to get your question reviewed by me for sure, and an increased chance to be on the show. The last couple Ask the Kings I did, about 80% of the questions came from
get to be on the show. They don't get to be on the show, just answer their questions.
Is actually right there.
I like to get to be on the show, be calling in, asking questions.
It's from a few days ago. Just scroll down, you'll find
like if they actually got the chance to call in,
post up your
using Discord or whatever, then yeah, sure, okay, cool.
Your channel benefit.
But they don't.
Being a member, okay?
You just go, I ain't answering your stupid question. You're a troll. Banned.
You're not a channel member. Never fear. You can still post up your questions, and you still have a great chance to get them answered. I have a thread on my website, dspgaming.com, which people have been posting questions in for weeks. All right, if you'd like to know how to do it, you can type !, Ask the King into the stream chat right now.
Do not go to that
just
website. He uses it for doxing.
On those forums, scroll down, you'll see a whole section for Ask the King. Just look at the latest thread for Ask the King, and that's where you post up your questions, okay? So, yes, please do so. The more questions that I get, all right, the better the show is going to be. All right, so please.
More questions I can ignore, guys.
Questions. Let's get them going. And it should be a good show this coming Thursday. All right? Thursday night, I'll return to Multiverses after having not played it for an extended period of time. Last time I played it was several days ago, and I won't be playing it again until Thursday, so almost a whole week to wait. And I don't know who I'll be using this time.
And then you'll cry, guys.
There's going to be any new characters.
I'm not any good at this because I haven't played it in a while. Well, then play more.
Maybe I'll play with more Velma. Maybe I'll go back to Bugs Bunny. Maybe I'll try out a character that I've unlocked like Batman or Iron Giant. Maybe I'll unlock a new character if I have enough currency earned. We'll see.
King of sucking at life.
It'll be fun to play some more Multiverses. And then on Friday, here's where we begin the true variety. On Friday, as long as you guys want it. All right? So if you, by all means, if you don't think this is a big deal, then let me know. We'll do something else. But as long as you guys want it, on Friday, I'm going to be doing the Wo-Long demo.
I
This is the
want
upcoming game
it
from
that
Tecmo Koei,
way.
where it's supposed to be a hybrid of samurai-style combat. Think like almost like Dynasty Warriors, but it's combined with Dark Souls horror elements. You know, demons have come through a portal to take over feudal Japan, and now the samurai are fighting them. Okay? Now,
That's a pretty cool game.
if you like that and that sounds
Oh,
good
he's
to you,
crushing it so hard.
let me know,
Snort.
and I'll play it on Friday. But I'm curious if maybe it's not a big deal, because people asked me to play the demo a few days ago, and I said, all right, I'll look at it later this week. And then since then, I haven't heard anyone say a word about it. So maybe it's not that big of a deal.
Because you already said you were going to play it, so why
let
would
me
they keep
know.
bringing it up?
If you guys want to see it, great. I'll do it Friday's mainstream. If not, then we can do something else. Okay? Friday night is Friday Night Fights, old school fighting game fun in the Capcom Fighting Collection. Now, Saturday,
You mean you're running away
we're gonna
from
be
people
checking
kick your
out
ass?
the Modern Warfare 2 beta, but this time it's going to be on Xbox.
Wouldn't surprise me if he did
So
that,
I'm gonna be
Luis, because it's
able
amazing how
to
whenever he has
directly
an issue,
compare
a slight issue with the stream,
the gameplay
He'll go from
experience
500
having played
viewers
it on
to
the DualSense
100
controller
viewers
for the PS5
immediately.
and comparing that to how it's going to play on the Xbox Series X controller. Will the addition of the haptic feedback on the PS5 make it a better experience? What about the rumble feature? Will this be comparable, or is the PS5 controller just blow it out of the water? What about the graphics? Will it run better on one console compared to the other? We're going to do the direct comparison when I play it again on Saturday. Okay? So there you go. Saturday night, I think we're doing more Disney Dreamlight Valley. Actually, you know what I should do? I should open the schedule because now I'm forgetting.
Wow. Man, you're
That
drunk
sucks.
as shit if you can't remember your own schedule.
Yes, Saturday night we're doing more Disney Dreamlight Valley. My memory.
Oh, that's
serves
because
correct.
Social
There we go.
Blade, they
Sunday,
round up or round down,
25th,
unfortunately.
Actually, is the
It's
special.
not like, oh, you
event
lost 7. It's,
for
oh,
Splatoon
you
3.
went below
Now,
this number. You
Splatoon
lost 1,000.
3, admittedly.
Oh, you gained
I think
8,
it's
so you went
critical
back over that number? You've
saying
gained
I like the
1,000.
game. I think it's a fun.
Yeah, they don't
get
keep
to
it that
a
accurate
multiplayer
anymore.
game, but it's incredibly similar to Splatoon 1. I didn't even play Splatoon 2. And I
Marvel
feel like
make
I'm
any
playing
new
the same
DC.
game as
Well,
Splatoon
Marvel
1
won't be doing
with
that, but
a few
Marvel
feature
should
variations.
try
Yeah.
and
So
make
that's
some
why I
animated
feel like it hasn't
movies.
really caught on with my audience. It hasn't. If you take
They
a
should
look,
be
when
trying
I
to do
play it,
that.
attendance
The
is
one
low.
spot
When
where
the
DC
videos
kicks
on
their
YouTube are
ass.
Some of the lowest I've ever uploaded. Okay, so I want to do Splatoon 3 one last time. I want to check out this upcoming Splatfest event. Apparently, there's a Splatfest event this weekend, and when they do these, apparently they add in a bunch of special things. Okay, I don't know if it's new game modes, limited time challenges, or whatever. But apparently, Splatfest is like the biggest.
I mean, like, What If was
event
fantastic on
in
Disney
Splatoon.
Plus.
This is what the Splatoon hardcore fans go
Like, make
crazy
more
for.
animated
They
stuff.
absolutely love it. So,
That's just DC's about to go down the
I will
shitter
check it
because
out on
Discovery
Sunday
Plus hates
as
animated,
a main
apparently.
stream. It may be a last hurrah for Splatoon 3, quite frankly, because people don't seem to care about it on my streams. All right. Then on Sunday
They
night,
don't care about
Sunday
you,
Night Bites,
DSP.
old school fishing fun. That's right, old school fishing fun. No, chill late night fun in Bassmaster. And then that Monday we'll probably bring back Earthbound and maybe another Multiverses stream. And if all goes according to plan, and I'm actually here for the days that I'm planning on being here,
Why wouldn't you
basically
be here?
what I'm thinking is, we might
What's going to happen that you wouldn't be here?
start a new game. There's the Shovel Knight Dig expansion coming out, and we could do that. Or we could just focus in on more Earthbound. You know, we'll see. We'll play it by ear. But basically, this whole week is just every day is like something completely different. Even, you know, the day streams, the night streams, it's tons of variety. Okay? Now, for some people, that might be upsetting. Like, oh, man, I like more consistency. I like it when
Well,
Phil's
hopefully
playing two
Universal
games,
will
and he focuses
save them.
heavily on those two games.
Like, how do you
I
buy
hear you.
Warner Brothers,
This week,
Looney
it's just
Tunes,
not
DC
possible.
Comics?
If I don't do
Like,
this stuff, I'm
well, we
basically
hate
missing out on
superhero
stuff
stuff and we
that's
hate
limited time
cartoons.
only. Okay.
And why did you
So,
buy a cartoon
it is what it
superhero
is,
channel?
Right? But I hope that sounds good to you. Now, keep in mind, we got some special stuff near the end of the month. Actually, I would say October 1st is the React event. That's the result of us hitting this members goal earlier in the month.
JDX, how's it going?
So we're going to have a React event where I either react to a documentary from Frederick Knudsen or June the King. Current nominations are
Ooh,
the
more Mortal
Keemstar
Kombat.
documentary, the Spoonie Experiment documentary.
Drunk and falling
Pro
pizza,
Dare
nice.
documentary. I have no idea what you guys
You're
are
having a
voting
great
for,
Monday.
if that were like the 3 in the running.
Oc-
I'm waiting to hear
October.
for more nominations. If you guys have any other ideas from those channels or something
I'm
you'd
gonna
like to
pin
see
that.
me
That's a good one.
possibly react to, I'm all
Pin
ears.
message.
Let me know, because likely what's going to happen is, like, next week for the end of September, I'm probably going to have a running poll where you guys are going to vote.
That's something I noticed DSP never does. He never pins
which
messages.
of those you want to see
He never goes,
react to,
wow, that's a really funny
during that
comment.
live
I'm
event.
going to
And by the
pin
way,
that.
there'll also be
No, he
a
completely ignores
30-man
everything in his channel unless there's money
fantasy
attached to
over-the-top
it.
Battle Royale match in WWE 2K22, which I haven't done in several months, so it'll be good to bring back that into the mix as well. Okay? So there you go. Have I asked Keemstar for permission? Fuck no. He can go fuck himself. I don't give a fuck about that guy.
I thought you had to ask permission, dude.
Anyway.
I asked for permission, guys. I make sure to ask permission.
There you have it. Now, what I
Now all
would
of a sudden,
like to
no,
do
I don't
for
need to ask
mowing
permission. Fuck him.
is disinfect my leg. I'm not even kidding. When Jasper jumped down, his claw scratched my leg pretty deep, and now it has become inflamed, and I'm nervous that if I don't disinfect this, it'll become infected. So I'd like to go to the
Good.
bathroom for a minute and disinfect my leg and be right back. All right?
Gotta set up that 1 minute
Time.
man.
Starting now, let's see how long this takes. Here we go.
Gotta set up that 1 minute man, huh? Alright, so did my stopwatch. My cat scratched me, guys. I might die. This cat scratched him like half an hour ago, so now he's gonna go die off stream. Guys, what if it gets infected?
I hate this idiot. Come on, man. Do you want to play the fucking game? Seriously?
Well, sounds like it's about time for a commercial break, don't you think?
Oh, what that aroma can do, brighter day for me and you. The best part of waking up is in your cup.
Don't forget to order your snort box today. I should have locked him up, Omega Kirk. Yeah, he locks Jasper up. He says every night he locks Jasper up in the bedroom with no litter box. That's not a dick thing to do. $141.36. Minute 41 seconds. Congratulations, DSP.
Thing about Jasper, all right, because you guys probably don't. Well, many of you do, but many of you maybe don't. Okay, Jasper Kitty, our cat, is a rescue. We got him from a shelter. He had come from another state, and we're not exactly sure what state. We don't even have like paperwork that proves anything. But apparently, his previous owners, they mistreated him. They removed his front claws, declawed him. Okay, so
You did that,
he
I
doesn't
believe.
know the strength and or sharpness of his back claws because he doesn't have front ones. If he had front claws, he'd probably better understand.
I'm sure.
Not. But
Because
if
he doesn't have
uses
front
them,
claws, he
let's
doesn't
use
understand
them.
that he has back
When you
claws.
remove
Wow.
the cat's claws, you're essentially cutting off a part of their finger. Imagine if someone said, "Oh, your fingernails are dangerous, so I'm going to cut off the whole front of each of your digits off your hand." That's essentially what declawing a cat does. Okay. So
Because he doesn't have
hey,
front claws, he doesn't understand that he has
doesn't
back claws.
understand
That
that
is
he's got sharp things
fantastic.
there. So he doesn't know.
I don't
he
know what
has
to call
sharp
it.
things in the back. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's bullshit, but
so when
what is it, scientific fact?
when he
Animal facts with
jumps
DSP?
around and hooks onto stuff and climbs, he doesn't realize it, and I don't blame him. For cutting things or ripping things with his claws. He doesn't know what he's doing, so he jumps on my leg here and cuts it up. I mean, literally, it's a deep-ass cut across the top of my leg. It's all bloody.
Wamp,
Like,
wamp.
damn, he didn't mean to do it, but Jesus, his claws are so sharp. So I just used
Sounds like you need to clip
alcohol,
them.
disinfected, and it hurt like crazy, but that's how you know it's working. If you disinfect a wound and it hurts because you use alcohol, that's how you know you disinfected it. You want that
No,
pain.
no,
until
that
it
is a
hurts.
myth.
So there you go.
Nope. Let me Google that
So,
real quick
anyway,
to get the actual words for it.
That being said, let's continue on. So you know the schedule for the week. You know we got some special stuff coming. And starting October 1st, the Halloween festivities begin here on DSP Gaming, meaning I will transform my setup into a holiday-themed Halloween setup, and there will be new Halloween-themed animations
There we go.
on the stream. Okay, pretty cool. I like doing this. I like enjoying the holidays with you guys, and I like doing special things like that. And so special festivities will begin in October.
Okay, here it is. The thing that
So,
causes
you guys
the
are ready. What happens
burning.
is I have to, with my wife, we have to go out and look at stuff. We have really, honestly, this
When it
month,
comes in
we went out
contact with the
once. At
receptor,
the
it
beginning of
lowers
month,
the
we went
temperature
out and got our
threshold.
haircut.
The
Since
below
then,
body temperature
on our
resets.
days
So all of a
off, we just
sudden,
don't have money
you
for
feel like you're
anything.
getting burned even though you're
So
not getting
we just stay
burned.
home all day.
It has nothing to
And I
do
go out and
with
run errands, and then we order food, and that's about it.
like
Most
infections or
of
anything. It has
scratch.
absolutely everything to do with the
This year
fact
has been
that
really,
it's still doing
really
whatever
tight
else. Like it
budget
has
for
nothing
clothes. My wife,
do with
her job's
infection.
hours being all over the place. Her hours get cut, and she gets more hours, and they get cut again. And me, you guys know my
Yeah,
situation.
burns your
and
skin,
I tell you
not-
about it all the time.
Shut the fuck up,
So,
DSP.
We really haven't had a chance to do much at all.
Cut from me and my wife.
He found a
And the
twist
next day we
top.
bought a
He
bunch of
loves twist
sushi for her
He
birthday, and
finds
then the
twist
next day we
ties.
did this.
Those are his toys. He pounces on them. He runs around the house biting them around. He found a twist tie in my office here somewhere, and he's playing with it. There you go.
Yeah, that sounds totally safe for a cat.
Anyway, getting back on the subject. So, probably not this week because I talked to my wife about it, and she's like, "No." She's like, "I got an opening shift on Thursday. So if we go out on Wednesday, I'd probably be too tired for the opening shift on Thursday." And I was like, "Okay." So what we'll do is maybe next week, our day off at the very end of September, we're gonna go out. We're gonna see what's at the local Halloween stores near us, and we're gonna look for Halloween decorations. Maybe get some and add them here. I mean, I have some Halloween decorations.
Just use the stuff you had from last year, and the year before, and the
But
year
it's always
before.
nice to add a
Stop
few
buying new
things every
shit.
year too. So we're gonna try to do that and have some new stuff for you guys for the month of October. Okay, so that's coming up. I'm excited. I'll be hot.
Honestly, Kiwi Farms hasn't found a
I'll be
new
hyped for
place
that.
yet, so who
Autumn
knows
is
if
my
she actually has another
favorite
job
season
yet.
of the year. It absolutely is.
She
I love
might
cooler weather. We get a
just,
lot of cloudiness and rain here, which
Kiwi
honestly
Farms
is
hasn't
great
found it yet.
gaming weather because it makes this office nice and cool to play all the hot new releases. I love everything about autumn. The leaves coming off the trees, the smell of maple and pumpkin and roasted things. That's cool. I like all
Roasted
of that.
pig?
And that's coming. Get cooler weather so you can eat hotter foods, right? Stews and soups and things now become more prominent as opposed to you couldn't do those during the summer. It was too hot, right? So I absolutely
You can
love
eat those in
the
summer.
fall,
You
and
can
I'm very
eat them
happy,
anytime you want,
That's
DSP.
coming up. It's the best time of the year for me.
He's the kind of guy that
Especially
go,
with all the games coming
guys,
out in October.
it's not
Holy
4th of
crap,
July. You
right?
can't eat apple pie right now. It's not 4th of July.
All right. So anyway, there you go. I'm excited for all this coming up. Now, let us jump into the topics I'd like to discuss today. First topic is the Modern Warfare 2 open beta. So what are my thoughts? Because people keep
Only
asking,
soup
what are
in
your
fall
thoughts?
or
Do you
winter,
like it? What
not
do
in
you
spring
think
or
about
summer,
it?
guys. It's too hot out.
3 hours in, I like it. Okay. At first, I was like, "Oh no, it does feel like Modern Warfare 1 again." And then people were like, "Dude, you have to disable the motion blur." They're just like, "You have to turn it off." So I turned it off, and I was like, "The game feels so much better." The motion blur alone makes the game feel sluggish and slow-mo and shitty. Why they would put in artificial motion blur into the game to begin with is baffling. Do you want everything you do to look like a CGI cutscene? You're trying to do
Maybe
things
that's
that are
why they did
reacting
it.
to things around you quickly. You don't want to see extra blur hindering your vision and making you feel like you're moving in slow.
The extra blurs because you don't wear your glasses,
And I have
DSP.
no idea why it's in there or why anyone who works on this game thinks it would be of anything that people would want. It's asinine and stupid. So as soon as I turned it off, I was like, wow, it immediately feels better. The controls, I'll be honest, are pretty responsive. Yeah, and especially, of course, when you're getting the better perks like aim down the sight faster and stuff. But I would say it feels pretty darn good. I'm liking the control scheme of the game. Is it like old school Call of Duty? No, it's not. It's not. It's very different. But so far, I like the things they've tossed into it. The maps are all right, but the thing is, I've played on a farm map. Like 80% of the time I've been playing, I don't know why the game keeps giving me the same map over and over instead of different maps. I want to play other maps, but the game keeps giving me the farm map a million times. There's the.
I mean, it's the
hotel.
beta. They may
I
not
mean,
have
there's
too
a
many
museum.
choices.
I played on
Straight
each of them,
from,
like,
how's it
twice, if that.
going?
I mean, give me variety. You know, maybe today we'll get more. We'll see.
Again, it's the beta.
But,
They may not have too many maps
I
available
like the
right
maps
now.
so far too. I think they're kind of nice. They look very detailed. The graphics are obviously quite good. And I'm enjoying so far the M4, which is the starter gun. Now today I'm going to pick different guns. Maybe I'll have different opinions. We'll see. But so far the M4 is pretty good. I like the variety of equipment right away, which is nice that they have all this equipment. I'm using the decoy, which I never.
Who'd
used
want
it
to grill in the
before.
summer,
It
dude? It's
seems
too
to be
hot
really
out,
good.
guys.
It's fooling everyone, and everyone's going after this decoy, and I'm able to get the drop on them, which is really nice. I've also noticed, and it's funny because I was literally just going to talk about it, and Madara, as God just said it, he says, "Did you notice you could do kill streaks or score streaks?" Yes. What they've done is they have your option to customize how you want to play. Kill streaks for those who like the Infinity War games, score streaks for those who like the Treyarch games, which is pretty interesting. Now, I've only had kill streaks so far. I don't know if score streaks would be better or worse. I guess I could try that today. But also, the kill streak, score streak rewards are a variety of things from the Infinity War and the Treyarch games kind of combined. I've only seen a few of them.
He's
so
definitely gonna have someone to buy the game for
as I
him.
continue to play, but even with this kill streaks, I did pretty good yesterday. I had a few, care packages. I had mortar strikes, and when you get the care package, you get the higher end stuff. I think I got one of the stealth bombers and stuff like that. So I'm excited to play more today, to experience hopefully more maps, not the same one map over and over. I really hope that I get more than one map, but also to try other weapons. As you know, when I play Call of Duty, I like to typically swap between weapons and level them up and then get to another weapon, level that one up. It's kind of the incentive to keep playing the game is you're doing different things with different weapon loadouts and things, right? So I'm excited for today. I like it. I'm pleasantly
Yes, he is
surprised
SDD.
and enjoying myself.
How's it going, Timo?
One thing I will admit, the online play sometimes is great and sometimes is not so great. There's been matches
Do
where
they turn
everyone
on the
seems
lag
responsive
switch,
and great,
DSP?
and then there's matches where I'm playing and I definitely get the drop on the person. I definitely shoot them 5-6 times. I might die. Watch the kill cam. Oh, the server says they shot you first. Okay? This is 100% typical for Call of Duty. It's been doing this forever, and they still don't.
You might get the drop on them and
They
fire
don't
a bunch
care.
of shots, but
If
you
you
always
buy
miss
Call
because
of
you
Duty
can't see
every
shit.
year, and no one complains about this happening. Why would they ever improve it?
Because it only happens
Right?
to you,
Unless
because
someone
only you're that
demands
fucking blind.
advancement, they won't give
Wear
it
your
to you.
damn glasses.
All right? We just got done talking yesterday about why Rockstar invested 9 fucking years into Grand Theft Auto Online because people just kept sinking money into it. Why are they going to give you GTA 6 when you're going to continuously give them money for GTA 5? Right? So finally, the GTA 5 online well ran dry, and they're going to make GTA 6. If you literally
I highly
don't
doubt the
complain
well
about this
ran
bad
dry.
netcode every year, and you say, well, whatever, it's Call of Duty, they'll never improve it. Every year I call it out. And I say, how is it that you can blatantly see on my stream, I aim, I fire, I hit the guy multiple
You
times.
miss multiple
I
times.
instantly die. Instant. It's not like, oh, we're in a firefight and we're trading bullets. It's just, you're just instantly dead.
Because they
But then
shoot
on
you in
their
the
stream,
head
they
and
were
you
definitely
don't.
shooting you first
You
before
shoot
you
the
ever
wall
even drew
behind
the
them,
weapon.
you shoot at their feet and miss.
It's atrociously stupid. And they still don't improve it. I basically just have to accept
Play by the game
I'm going to play Call
every
of
year.
Duty. I have to accept that half the time that will be my experience because that is literally 50% of Call of Duty Online. And by the way, I should say this. Many, many years ago, it wasn't like that. Call of Duty, when it first was about like World War II, and before the games got so fast and furious and crazy, it actually was quite accurate. Because the World War II games, this was like the first 3 Call of Duties, did not have smaller maps, did not have more fast running gun action. It was based more strategically on
Well,
placing
thank you,
yourself in maps and
JDX.
sniping and getting the drop on
A
it.
little sus.
It wasn't like that.
Terrible.
So back then, you never was an issue.
Don't be
It wasn't
sus.
until literally the Modern Warfares and the Black Ops came to prominence that the netcode started to become suspect. Okay?
Very sus.
And now you can just blatantly notice it like half the time. Okay? So it is what it is. And the thing is, you will hear me complain about it. I'm
Rack,
going to call it out when it
ops.
blatantly happens. But I'm going to try not to let it sour my experience. Because sadly, if I do, then I might as well not play the game at all, right? I have to accept
Probably shouldn't have played the
they still
game.
didn't improve it. It's going to be the same thing.
They haven't.
And you just got to
Get
kind of
over
like,
it.
well, either you like it or either you accept it or you don't, because they still haven't fixed it, all right? So that's how I'm going into it and understand. I will be critical.
They're gonna
of
fix
all
it as
that
long
I'm
as you
gonna
buy
have
it every year,
but I'm not
DSP.
going to be like, well, I refuse to play the game now or anything. You know, I booted it. I had to expect it. I knew they weren't going to fix it, okay? So, there you have it. So I like the game. I'm excited for more.
it.
Pleasantly surprised, and I'm feeling optimistic about it this year. I'm going to play it again today, and then I'm going to play the Xbox version on the weekend. If all goes well and I really like it, I'm definitely going to buy the game. The question is what version, and I guess what'll happen is it'll
You'll
be
suck
a
at life.
determination between me playing the PS5 version yesterday and today and the Xbox version on the weekend and see what felt better, and that might help determine what version I. I'm curious. What
And
you
which one
guys
has
think.
fewer
Do you
trolls,
think there's gonna be
guys?
a more or less player base for this game on either console? Is it even a concern? Because isn't it cross-platform? So if it's cross-platform, it shouldn't matter, right? I don't think it'll be that big of a deal, right? If it is truly cross-platform. So whatever I feel controls better. There is one key factor, all right?
You guys
what
give
is
me
the
money.
difference between the truly the difference
Very
between
robust.
the PS5 and the Xbox Series X version for me? It's actually not the graphics at all. It's this, all right? And this is two different things in one. First of all, the controls. Absolutely, having the thumbsticks in a different position, having a different style of thumbstick, and having a different feeling controller, all right? Right now, I am enjoying playing it on the DualSense.
It
I'm having
acts
a good
like
time
it's
with it.
such a
Haptic
big deal,
feedback
guys.
is not overdone this
Guess
time.
what? It's
I'm
not.
not accidentally getting melee attacks at all. I haven't gotten a single accidental melee attack. That's a good thing, okay? So I'm enjoying it on that controller, all right? But maybe I'll think this one controls better. I don't know till I try it this weekend coming up, okay? So we'll see. But the other thing, and this could be a very big factor, is the surround sound, okay?
A surround
On
sound,
PS5,
guys. That's not actual
because
surround
they
sound.
made the boneheaded decision to remove
It's not surround sound.
dual audio
It's
output from the
headphones.
PS5. This has been a key feature of consoles ever since surround sound was added. Consoles have had dual audio out, not the PS5. They removed it. What do I mean by that? I mean the audio
Womp
that's coming out
womp.
of the PS5 can only come from one source, and that's it. If I tried to split it, like if I tried to take audio out of the back of the console and then also plug headphones into the controller, it cancels the other out. So why is that a negative? It's a negative because I'm a streamer.
Terrible,
right?
JDX.
And you guys need to hear the stream while I also need to hear the stream. So what I have to do, sadly, is split the audio signal. And by splitting the audio signal, you guys are getting stereo audio on the stream, but I'm getting fake surround sound. Essentially what's going on is I'm taking that same stereo audio you're hearing, and I'm having
You wear that
Dolby
stupid
Digital
toilet seat on
decoder
your head
device.
anyways. Who cares?
This one right here. I'm having it decode fake surround sound. It's not true surround at all. It's simulated surround. I don't get the true surround sound that people would get if they're not streaming or capturing and they're just plugging their headphones into their controller. They're getting true surround sound. I don't get it. Okay? That's Sony's fault.
Oh,
It's
you
a
poor
huge oversight.
baby.
Sony apparently was cost cutting with the PS5 and took the feature out. It's dumb the shit that they did because guess what? The Xbox didn't. Xbox has dual audio out. So you guys get the stereo sound on the stream. I plug my headphones into my Xbox Series X controller and I get true surround sound when playing.
Like it matters. Oh, he's to my left. You get shot in the head.
Absolutely come into play with Call of Duty.
Like, guys, I heard him right before he
guarantee
shot
I'll be
me. It
able
was
to hear my headphones
amazing.
better and know where they're coming from better than playing it on PS5.
Do it,
Okay.
Luis. It's a great movie.
Now, to what extent, I won't know till I actually play. So, we'll find
Yes,
out.
magic toilet seat
You
that
know, this
prevents ear
week is gonna be an
infections.
interesting week today, and then coming
That he never got treated
Saturday, I
for.
said I was playing it. Yeah, it'll be interesting to compare the two, and I might make my decision on the fly by the end of Saturday. I might be like,
On the
"All right,
fly,
I'm buying this
guys."
version." So we'll see. Okay. I guess the question is surround versus haptic feedback and the feel of and control of the controllers, which is better, right? There you go. All right. Now, moving on. we have a follow-up to yesterday's Rockstar story. If you weren't here yesterday for the Level 1 podcast and you live under a rock and don't follow anything on the internet, you might not be aware that Rockstar was hacked. When they were hacked, the hackers stole a ton of assets regarding the development of GTA 6 and put them all over the internet. We're talking 90 videos showing aspects of GTA 6. Also, a giant dump of all kinds of artwork, like all the artwork that they would put out to advertise the game and stuff is already all over the internet way early, way before it should be.
Yeah, but a lot of it is probably
and
old.
apparently this person who did
from
it
like 3 builds
is
ago.
holding Rockstar hostage because they're claiming they have the source code for GTA 5 and 6. All right. So everyone's like, oh my God, this is disastrous. Not only did your game leak early, and it's all pre-production shit, it's not even stuff people should see because it's definitely not even close to being finished or in a presentable state. But in addition to that, you know, will this significantly hold up development of GTA 6 in any way?
Probably will.
Well, today, all right, we got a message from Rockstar. They posted this up this morning.
Hey, I want to
official
be a
statement
rock star.
From Rockstar Games on the subject. A message from Rockstar Games. We recently suffered a network intrusion in which an unauthorized third party illegally accessed and downloaded confidential information from our systems, including early development footage for the next Grand Theft Auto. At this time, we do not anticipate any disruption to our live game services.
Yeah, live game. What
nor
about the actual
any
development?
long-term effect on the development of our ongoing projects. We
I
are
doubt that.
extremely disappointed to have had any details of our next game shared with you in this way. Our work on the next Grand Theft Auto game will continue as planned, and we remain as committed as ever to delivering an experience to you, our players, that truly exceeds your expectations. We will update everyone again, and soon, of course, we'll properly introduce you to this next game when it is ready. We want to thank
I have to do it a
everyone
little
for
bit
their
early now.
support through this situation. The Rockstar Games team. Okay, so if anything, right, what can we draw from this? Well, thank goodness it sounds, at least from what they're saying, and maybe this is damage control, right? It definitely could be damage control. It could be PR fluff. It could be bullshit, right? But from what they're telling us, this was not a huge and egregious enough problem that they can't keep making the game. They feel that what's
They
leaked,
keep making the game no matter what. They
ruin
just
it,
had to change things and delay
they're
it.
going to move on as planned. All right? I don't know if I believe that. Like I said, this company definitely was looking to do some damage control, or else they wouldn't have put out a statement at all, right? So the fact that they even did kind of makes me feel like they knew of the graveness of the situation of having all this leaked so early. And I would hope that they're... He really likes that twisty.
I
would
said,
hope
hopefully it
that
doesn't
this-
delay the game
honestly,
too
I hope it
badly.
doesn't screw the game up. I hope that they can just move
I don't even like the
forward.
Grand Theft Auto games,
And, you know
but
what?
I know a
It
lot of
is
people who do.
nice attitude to have. It really is. But even more odd than that was their follow-up statement, okay? So here's their follow-up statement. In regards to the alleged hacker who has stolen our gaming IP and properties, you are fucked. We know who you are, and we are sending Trevor to your house to torture you with a car battery, so get ready for some nice toasty nips. Sincerely, Rockstar Games team.
Wow.
Wow.
That was really bad,
Now
DSP.
that, I guess, actually isn't very shocking. There you go. Anyway.
He could have done that a lot better. Like, there was a
What
great
they're
way to
saying
do
is
that joke, and he
all right,
completely flubbed
already-
it.
We know that this game is taking forever to be made. And, you know, when we heard yesterday this was happening, like, oh, God, imagine if this delays it another 2 years and now we don't get it to, like, 2028 or some crazy shit. Hopefully, this will not be a big deal. And hopefully they will be able to release it.
I understand they're going
whatever
for the
window
Bonnie
they're
and
aiming
Clyde
for,
story,
And
pretty
I hope that
much.
they will be ready to present information, you know, when they're ready, and it'll look good. I personally, I'm not affected by the leaks. I saw some of the stuff, and I was like, you know, it's early stages. It could be good. This is a good sign of an early idea that could flesh out into something really good. And I think we're happy to see a return to Miami. It's a cool location, especially if you're seeing it in the modern day as opposed to the Vice City of the early 2000s, right? 20 years changes a lot in a game world. So I'm excited to see what they come up with. But yeah, hopefully this is not a big deal. Maybe we all over exaggerated a little bit. Or like I said,
as long as you don't have your brother calling you to go bowling every other
minute,
minute, it'll be okay.
Inferno, that's not a big deal, right? I don't know, but I hope they will deliver, and I hope it's a great game. It's unfortunate it happened.
Great game.
And
hopefully,
it sounds to me like they're not.
Have to wait and see though.
Maybe the source code didn't leak. Maybe it's bullshit. Who knows, right? I don't know, but at least it's not like, oh, by the way, the sky is falling and everything's over now, and now we're fucked. You know what I mean? I think it's a good attitude, a positive attitude to have.
Can you imagine if Rockstar came out and said, "Fuck it, we're canceling the game"?
Okay. That's really what I got. There's not much else to talk about today. So
Game of the decade? I mean,
We have
Elden
a
Ring
shout-out.
is a
We have two
very
shout-outs.
fantastic game. But 2020s
First of all,
is still young.
we have Thomas Green who did a super chat.
Plenty of stuff to come ahead of us. Plenty of innovations
Thomas Green
that
said
we
the
can't even
following,
think about.
Okay. It's redundant going over your schedule daily. You already have shorts. You post it on your Twitter and your community tab. Do you think that we have memory problems? Excuse me. Allow me to
No, but DSP
translate
does.
for the rest of you in layman's terms, because I know this is very complex language.
Elden Ring is such a good
All right,
game, though.
and maybe it's hard to understand at first.
Fantastic game.
So allow me to put this through the internet filter translator. Me, 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 me. I don't like it. Me, 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 me.
Way to be a mature adult there, DSP.
Thank you, Thomas, for the super chat and the intelligent discourse. Everyone likes the schedule on the pre-stream because it allows me to update it on the fly. A lot of the times we change it. A lot of the times between last night and the morning, things have changed. There's game announcements. There's shuffling around. There's developments. There's
I
results.
doubt that actually
I'll
happens,
keep it on the
DSP.
show because I run the podcast, not you. You can run your own podcast, the Thomas Green Show. Go for it. I hope it becomes the most
Tom
popular
Green Show.
podcast among your 3 friends. Okay. On the tip side of things, we've got Snow Carl, who tipped $1.50. Can't wait to read it. Let me get him up on the leaderboard.
They ask a legit question, you get me. Like, really?
Okay. Snow
First,
Carl
you don't have
said
to
the
ask a
following.
legit question. Just ask
Prepare
a
your
question
butts.
and be happy about it, man.
Get ready. It's the Snow Carl set. Oh, it's a segment I like to call Snow Carl's question. So here we go.
I want the battery
Let's
in that
see
thing
what
to
Snow
die
Carl has on
permanently,
his
never be
mind
replaced
this
again.
Excuse me. Ahem. I want to be sure to enunciate properly. Here we go. Hey, Phil. I remember a few years ago you always mentioned and showed on stream you used to take vitamin supplements. What supplements do you still take to this day, and what is your reasoning? I would love to know. Thanks. If I'm
Exactly.
thinking of
Mute
what
the
you're
mic,
speaking of,
but he never does.
people used to ask
And when I was
me
coughing
what
earlier, you know what I did?
mean
I muted the
regarding to
microphone.
Any vitamins
And I
at all.
coughed.
And
So you guys didn't have to hear it.
there's one thing I
'Cause people
definitely
need to
don't
hear
need to
that.
take, and that's methane gas. I definitely don't need any more of that. Okay, excuse me. It's disgusting. Years ago, I think my answer was I take a daily multivitamin and I take a vitamin D supplement. Correct? I think that's how
Because
I
you never go
answered.
outside in the sun.
And I guess what you're asking is, what do I still do today, and what is my reasoning? Okay. I'll be honest with you, I don't take the multivitamin anymore, and the reason is money. This year
You're so
I tried to
broke
cut
you
back
can't
on
take a
any
multivitamin?
kind of
Are you
excessive
fucking
spending
kidding
possible.
me?
There's no scientific facts proving that multivitamins actually have any effect. Although I've taken a multivitamin my entire life,
He is so broke he can't afford
stopped doing it
vitamins,
this year,
guys.
earlier this year,
Tip
which one of
him
those things I
more.
had to cut back on. All right, and
You need to
Am
tip
I
him more,
sun
guys. He
tanning?
can't
I
afford
don't know.
vitamins.
you tell me, do I look different?
You
I
look
don't
much
have
older.
a multivitamin in me right now. Do I look any different? You know, some people are of the impression that multivitamins don't work. That if you take a vitamin in a concentrated form like that, that essentially what happens is your body will just flush it out. So you'll take it, you'll digest it, it'll go into your tract, you won't absorb, and you just pass it right back out. So why'd you even bother? That's almost like an old wives' tale that multivitamins work, that the true way to ingest vitamins is through a liquid supplement or eating food. You know, that's the way to really do it.
No money for vitamins, guys.
I don't know. I'm not a dietitian. I'm not a doctor.
I
don't
can't
have
imagine
answers
being
to
that
stuff.
broke.
But, you know, I basically didn't. I'm not taking the vitamin supplement anymore, and I don't think anything's changed. It's been many months I haven't taken it now, right? I look the same. I didn't change a weird color.
That was a mobile game,
get
but don't you
unhealthy or
dare
anything
try to
like
get into
that.
buy vitamins.
All right. I do still take a vitamin D supplement because, unlike most people, I am literally indoors outside of sunlight 6 days a week.
What happened to your
The
power
one
walks?
day a week I go out to run errands, or the day I spend with my wife is the one day.
But
I
what
get
about your
sunlight.
power walks? You were
While
going
most
outside
people
going for your power
are
walks, weren't you?
outside of
You lost
their
25
houses
pounds in
far
a
more
single
often.
month,
I'm not.
guys.
My job keeps me in my office all day long, so I take.
But your power
the vitamin
walks, you were
D
so proud of them.
supplement. Okay,
You were waddling
so
a mile, sometimes even 2 miles
there you go.
on one of your power walks.
But that's it. That's all I do right now. Outside of that,
I guess
and
he
by
gave
way,
up on the
that was
power
actually
walks.
recommended to me by a doctor many years ago. I was told that if you have a vitamin D deficiency, essentially what
Because you
can
never leave the
happen
house because you're a fucking
is that
hermit.
you become if you become someone who just doesn't have enough sunlight in a day, you can actually have a less. It's not that you don't have less energy; it's that your body doesn't process energy efficiently. Let's put it that way. You need to have vitamin D.
Gotta
in
get
order
that
to
D.
Actually, process energy better. And if you don't have it, just like vitamin B, vitamin D, they're all part of energy processing. So if you don't have it, you could literally eat and then still not get the energy you would get out of food because you didn't have your vitamin D. So
he needs that D. He
there you
really
go.
does.
Again,
He
that's
needs
what a
that
doctor
D
told me years
to please
ago.
his wife.
So I started taking vitamin D supplement out of that point, and I still do it to this day. That's the one thing I still take outside. I've kind of dropped everything else because, again, no evidence it was doing anything, and I needed to save money this year.
I don't have money for vitamins.
Has tipped me another $1.50. Oh wow!
Cat is all good
I
on
had a
vitamin
special
BBC.
day. Snow Carl has tipped me twice. So, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for Snow Carl's question, part 2.
I want
Very
that thing
nice.
to die
All right.
so badly.
Snow Carl's question, take 2. Get ready for this. Now that you've been streaming on YouTube for 18 months, how would you rate your time here, and are you happy and optimistic about your overall and recent progress? Here's what I would say. Since I returned to YouTube, all right, we've all now directly seen the difference of experience between Twitch and YouTube. Absolutely.
He only
there's
takes the
advantages
D.
on Twitch, and absolutely there's advantages on YouTube. It's kind of like
You're getting way more attention than anything on
the
Ask the
grass
King.
always seems greener on the other side. Then when you go to the other side, you realize, oh, well, there actually was a nice stuff where I came from too that I'm missing out on, but I also like these features, I definitely would say the quality of the streams when it comes to our interactions and making it more personable has been outstanding. We have more control over the streams here, and we don't have that element of outside interference and trolling that used to happen frequently on Twitch. It's a lot easier to keep track of here. At the same time,
Gotta
there's a
keep
lot
that
of
Nazi
features missing
chat.
that we loved on Twitch, right? That whole aspect of the channel point system and things like that, I really miss. All right? So, also, let's be honest here. On YouTube, there is no constant fear that you're going to say and do something that's going to get you fucking canceled off the internet. On Twitch, you could sneeze the wrong way and someone says it sounded like you said something racist and you get banned from the fucking site until some idiot overturns it.
Because you
they're
said
a moron to believe what was said at the
stationary
beginning,
word.
Okay? It's that dumb. Here on YouTube, you're not in that constant
Mr. Top 10 racist
risk
moments.
factor. You don't feel that. I don't at all. I've been on
Mr.
YouTube for 14
Stationary.
years. I am not in
Mr.
any feeling
Isaac
of, oh, no,
Himmler.
I'm endangered and I'm
Jews
gonna
in
get kicked off the
space.
site. It's not going to happen. The shit that will happen to me on YouTube can always be overturned. All right? Because it's always bullshit. So I'm not worried about it in any way, shape, or form. I'm just not. On Twitch, it's like you're walking on fucking eggshells. God forbid I fart.
On Twitch, it's
and the
like
fart,
you can't
you know,
scream racist,
sounds
bigoted
like
slurs, guys.
I said something that insults the looks of someone on a stream, and now I get, fucking kicked off.
Yes, because you're
And then on
insulting
top of that,
people.
again, with YouTube, at the very least, from my experience, and some people could say otherwise, from my experiences, all right, on YouTube, when you get punished for doing something wrong, you know what happened. You'll get sent strikes. You'll be told, here's what happened. On Twitch, literally, they're just like, fuck you. Turn your stream off. Kick you out of the partner program. Nothing. No explanation. No recourse. On YouTube, there's a process in place.
Guys, when I scream racist, bigoted slurs on Twitch,
For example,
they
there was
ban
a
me for it. It's
YouTuber
bullshit.
who jokingly made a post on Twitter that he was going to like harm or dox or do horrible things to YouTube employees, and they banned him. And he's like, well, why did you ban me? Well, because you said that on your Twitter. Like, you can't do that. Oh, well, it was a joke. Well, we don't care, right?
Don't
Yeah,
joke
you
about
probably
that
shouldn't
shit
do
if you
that.
don't want to get in trouble for it.
You know, if you have a...
How are they supposed to know that's just a joke?
And by the way, I'm not trying to blame the guy for making a bad joke. I'm just saying, yeah, in the modern era, when people have gone to YouTube HQ and shot it up, you remember a couple years ago this happened, a crazy woman went to YouTube headquarters and started shooting at people. When that's actually happened, you probably shouldn't be making threatening jokes on Twitter about YouTube staff. They may be a little touchy, okay? But outside of situations like that, there's really, it doesn't happen on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? And again, I've been around on YouTube for 14 years, so I'm not really too worried about shit like that. While on Twitch, it's like, it doesn't matter who you are,
Nice,
how long you've been
Kramer.
there, if you're even within the rules. If for some reason someone's having a bad day and they got a stick up their ass about you, you're out of there. So the other good thing I will say, okay, the other good thing about being on YouTube is that now we're focusing on building my YouTube presence again. And if you haven't noticed, in the
That
last
you
year
completely
and a half
ignored
I've
for
been here,
years.
right?
It's
DSP
just an
Gaming
archive,
has become
guys.
kind
Why
of
isn't my
notable
YouTube channel
again.
making me more money, guys? Well, because
All
you
the things
completely
I've done
ignored
to
it for
react
years.
events, the YouTube shorts, playthroughs, consistent streams, the channel is building. It's a very slow build, don't get me wrong. And I had no notions that this channel was going to explode. But there is growth on this channel. Every month I'm looking at my stats and it's saying, yeah, you actually went up. My views were tanking when I was a full-time streamer on Twitch because I didn't care about this channel. So this channel was just a repository for the stream archives. They weren't getting views. It didn't matter. I didn't care. Now I'm building this back up again. And we're on the precipice of hitting 200,000 subscribers. Like, we're literally right there on the edge. And we will probably do it within the next month, I would guess. Although, so some people have asked me, I will actually answer a question for everyone that's kind of been lingering. People are asking me, Phil, when are you going to hit 200,000 subscribers? And when you
Terrible,
do, are you
Timo.
doing a special celebratory event? What gives? All right? Ready? I'm going to drop the news on you today. All right? The hot news. You ready
Living
for
on
this?
the edge.
Okay?
Something
At
wrong in
one
the
point
fridge
we
today.
did. And then it immediately was undone. All right? Allow me to explain
Womp
what I
womp.
mean. One night when I wasn't even around, apparently we hit 200K, but then immediately lost 150 subscribers. I was looking at like the stats or whatever. It happened when I wasn't even live or anything, so there's no way that I was live tracking it. I was just looking. It was like, it said, we did, but then they went away. What happened? So here's the thing. At any time on DSP Gaming, there's likely a ton of bot accounts, fake accounts, troll accounts, right? And at any given moment, this channel can increase by 200-300 subs, but then overnight dip by 200-300 subs. Okay? And as much as I like to say, oh, what a giant celebratory event, we hit 200K subscribers, it's so amazing, right? What'll end up happening is the moment I make that announcement, trolls will immediately unsub to just tank the numbers again. You see? So
It's
as
the
much as
trolls'
I like to
fault,
say, "Oh, this is a big
guys."
accomplishment," or whatever, there's really no point in doing it until we're consistently at 200K. So even though we may hit 200K in the next 2 weeks, right? Maybe with all the new games coming out in October, we're gonna get a bunch of new people now subscribing to the channel and hundreds of people, right?
The botting
may
thing is
not
an issue not just from
consistently
people who
have
buy
200K.
them,
It might go up and down and up
but
and down
also
and up and down. So
with
why
the way
go
it works,
crazy,
where it's like, all right, well,
what I would say
if
is,
these bots
let's
only go to
wait
this
and let's see it
person,
actually
that's suspicious.
consistently be 200K.
So they'll
Wait,
go to a
wait,
bunch
wait,
of
takes a
different
month or
other
two to get
random
there.
accounts at the
Once
same
we get there,
time.
then we can say,
Kind of look
all right,
as
you know what?
suspicious.
Let's do maybe a little bit of a celebratory thing, maybe a little retrospective. I don't know.
Yes,
think
more than
about it,
200K
but
trolls.
I don't want to go crazy.
You're not wrong, Ian. That's why I'm not
Because I'm not
subbed to him
exaggerating.
at all.
This week, we were at 200K. We were at 199, 700 something. Then we were at 199, 900 something. Then we were at 199, 850. And now I think we're like at 199, 900 something again. It's going all over the place. It's going woo, like this.
Yeah, that trolls.
So when it
Unsub
goes like that
immediately.
every day, why care? You know what I'm saying? Do you want to know the number? I can actually
Yeah,
read
what
it right
200
now, and I guarantee
What
you,
YouTube
10
with over
minutes it'll be different.
200,000 subs gets the shitty ass views that he gets?
199,979 subscribers right now on the channel. Now, because I said
Unsub,
that,
unsub,
we'll probably
unsub. Go,
dip
go,
down to
go, 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 go.
199.8. I almost guarantee it. Because that's what I mean. That's the nature of how this works. These people kind of fucking around. And there's nothing you can really do about it. See what I'm saying? So we already were 200K, but then it went away. Why am I going to say anything? Right? The way to solidify it would be to have people come and legitimately subscribe who aren't just going to be bot accounts that are going to unsubscribe right away, which will take a couple months, I feel. I feel like maybe late October, November, now we'll have extra hundreds of people. They're not going to unsub overnight, and therefore we're going to lock into the 200K, and then maybe we'll do a celebration. Okay? Okay. Carlo Falcone has tipped me $5. Thank you, Carlo, for the $5 tip.
DSP, the king of being boring. I mean, I know it can turn any video game into boring.
Get down the leaderboard. Let's see what he has to say. By the way, it is nice in here. It is very nice in here with the window open and the fan blowing. It's really nice. I'm really enjoying this today without the air conditioner. Okay. Carlo says, what are your thoughts on the Mercado map in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2? To me, the entire multiplayer experience is exactly like the first one. Additionally, this game is nothing compared to the old original Call of Duty Modern Warfare 1 through 3. I don't think we're going to have experiences like those originals anymore. You know what
Window
I'm saying?
fan
Like, I don't
combo.
feel we're gonna
That is
have
a
to go
nice
back to
combo.
those days. People are used to this game being
I just
like
prefer
it is
AC,
now,
though. AC is amazing.
with the more modernized controls, the insane amount of fucking equipment and a million add-ons to your gun. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to change. It's not. We're never going to go back to the classics. You got to kind of accept at some point. We're in the modern era, and this is what first-person shooters
Modern
are.
era,
Okay.
guys.
What do I think about the Mercado map? I don't know. I think I like it. I like the layout of it. Although there's a major choke point in the middle of that road, is the major choke point, and it could be.
It's
really
not that
weird.
small. He just clutters it with so much shit in it.
Everyone's going for the road at once. Like if you're doing domination, everyone's going for B. Unless you mean something else, in which case I don't know what you mean. But so far, there's not a map I dislike. Let's put it that way. But then again, I haven't played. Probably played Farm. I probably played like 80% of the time. Mercado, I probably played 15% of the time. And then whatever the other two maps are, I played like 5%. I played them once, you know. So I can't really attest to that yet. Thank you for the tip, by the way. Okay.
Just the two.
On the YouTube side of things, Thomas Green did another $2 super chat.
Terrible,
He
Timo.
says, do you use the schedule as a time filler? Thomas, everything is a time filler. In life, everything is a time filler, right? We're all going to die someday. We're going to turn to dust. We're going to turn to vapor. We're going to go out to the universe. We're not going to be sentient anymore. We're going to lose our consciousness, and we're going to fade into nothing. Everything we literally do while we're alive is just a time filler to our death, right? So
Way to be morbid
point.
about that.
I don't think
Like,
you
holy
did.
shit.
Thanks for the super chat. Babu Chan. Babu
Wait
Chan
to not answer.
has become a member, re-upping for a year. That's a 1 year of support from Babu Chan. Thank you so much, Babu Chan. I really appreciate that.
Appreciate you so
And,
much that after this
thank you so
moment,
very
I'm not
much.
gonna remember your name.
For the ongoing level of support, really. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so now,
Ashes
So,
to
a
ashes,
little bit of
dust to
extra time, just
vapor,
a little
right? Wait,
what
no.
I'd like to do, so to open up the stream. And by the way, thank you guys.
Are you gonna do the Q&A? You're doing Q&A on Thursday. But that's the king. Why are you gonna do?
That. 60 likes.
What's the point of doing
and
Ask the
start
King if
with
you just
me,
do
but
Q&A
yeah,
now?
awesome. If you guys like the stream, please give it a like. 100 likes is great for engagement purposes. Yesterday we almost hit 200 likes.
No,
which
it's
is
not
really
because you
great.
immediately
Definitely
private the
hit channel.
video, wiping
And
up
thank you
those
to those who did
likes.
contribute with tips and super chats so far this morning. I appreciate all of that. Okay.
Once you private the
Let's
video,
open
the
up
likes mean
chat Q&A.
nothing.
Tag me in the chat and ask me a question.
Why are you doing Q&A now if you're gonna be
Wins today.
doing
I love
Ask the
this
King
game. I'm
soon?
glad to hear you're enjoying it. I'm enjoying it too. Argo says, did you watch the Queen's funeral? No. Walking Paranoia says, I know you tested it when you first got a Series X. Would you consider going back to a Master Chief Collection once and a while for variety? It's better than Infinite. Maybe. Maybe. Remember, I played it once or twice. I liked it. Sadly, people didn't really care, though. If you watched, there was really no interest.
I didn't make a lot of money,
Like,
guys.
the Halo or the Halo community, great. I mean, my viewers really are not. I did get you guys a bit into Halo Infinite, right? Because I like this so much, but
You mean you made a lot of money on
sadly,
it?
I don't really think there's much interest. People just kind of see it as a aging franchise at this point, right? Well, Dark Viking, I'm very sorry to hear your roof caught on fire. Jesus. But I hope you take care of that. I'm sorry. Jeez, that's terrible.
Hopefully,
Dark
tip me
Rebel
all the
says,
money
"Not
you're
sure
gonna
if
use
you know,
on
perhaps
roof
Dreamlight
repairs.
Valley will be going free to play soonish. Only found out after I bought the Ultimate Edition on Switch, which runs like shit, by the way. I'm playing it on Game Pass. I haven't spent $1 on it, so if it goes free to play, I don't really mind. I've already had it. But no, isn't it true? It's not released yet, right? Like, you can buy it early, or you get it on Game Pass. But yeah, I think you're right. I think it was always meant to be free to play, and people didn't really understand the model, and it was a little confusing for people, I guess, right? The Falcone family, to me, another $5, said I was talking about the design colors and maybe broken
Delete.
gate. I think the
Delete.
gate is the main choke point.
Delete.
I think it was based in Mexico or maybe Latin America. Yeah, oh, that's what it's supposed to be, right? I think didn't it say it was based in Mexico? The gate's interesting because it's funny. The gate doesn't fucking move. It's a gate, and you're throwing explosives, and you know, blowing shit up all around it, and the gate never moves. It's just hilarious. What is it? The most fucking heavy gate you've ever made in history? But I see the choke point as the main road leading to point B on domination, because that's what everyone is heading towards when they play it. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's what I see as the choke point. I like it. I've only played two. Really, I've played Mercado and Farm. That's really it. Okay. The other two maps I've played once. I have no opinion because I haven't played on them enough. But those two I don't have a problem with. I think they're all right.
Can you imagine your roof catches on fire and your first thought is, I better go watch DSP,
Ballsack
guys.
Stapler just tipped me $6 and said hi. Hello, Ballsack Stapler. That's a really messed up name. So I'm just going to call you Ballsack Stapler. There you go. BSS. Big Stinky Snakes. Thank you for the tip. Hello to you. Carlton Jr. says, why do you think Disney's new racing competitor to Mario Kart? Oh, what do you think about Disney's new competitor to Mario Kart? They have a history of putting out decent kart games going back to the N64. I didn't even know that they're making one. They are. I didn't hear
Your
about
roof
this at
caught
all.
on fire, terrible.
It's not out, right? When is it coming out? I need more info. I'm like Johnny 5. I am alive, and I need input. Need input. Input. Alicia, any plans on adding more gaming lights behind you might be more appealing? You mean like the lamp? I really like this lamp. And actually, when we were out that day, what was it, over a month ago? We were at a store. They had two gaming lamps. They had this, and they had one that just said game over, and the text was glowing, and the text would change color just like this. But I said, you know what? The character might make more sense. So I got this, and I really like it. So
Game over, man. Game over.
I might. For now, I'm not going to get anything probably new in that regard till next year.
Yes, that blurry
Because the
blue
holidays
thing in
are
the
around
background,
corner, so we're gonna have
guys.
Halloween for October. We're going to have Christmas for December. Maybe next year we'll do something different. And of course, you know, I'm hopeful that maybe by the end of the year, I can raise enough to get a new PC and a new setup and upgrade everything. But I guess we're going to see how things
Rich
go. Okay?
offered you a free
Certainly, I'm gonna be
PC.
honest.
And you
Losing
turned it
$1,000
down
of
because you're a
income last month
bitch.
because I lost 300 members here on YouTube has not been a push in the right direction. It's setting me back. So this has not been a good thing. This fucking false copyright strikes has really hurt me.
Did it hurt you physically?
Will I try Warzone? Yes, I will. If I buy the game, obviously I'm going to try all the modes. Will I play the game high on life? Yes, I am going to play it. It's on Game Pass and it looks fun.
That looks stupid.
How do I stay so resilient and happy in life when I'm struggling? It's in my nature. Like I
Your
told you
pig
guys
roach
yesterday,
nature?
I use negativity towards me to motivate me to succeed.
I use that
Right?
hate and I
give
use
it
it to
someone
feel
says
myself.
I'm not good enough. I'm not funny enough. I'm not entertaining enough. I'm not
You're
talented
not.
enough. I'm not smart enough. I'm not strong enough. I'm not fast enough. I'm not this. I'm not that.
Definitely
You'll never
not fast
succeed.
enough.
You'll never achieve this. You'll never do this. I use that to motivate myself to do it.
Motivate yourself to drink more gin?
Certainly, my life is not perfect, but here I am, still making fun content with you guys every day, making a living doing it. So obviously, somehow it's working.
And by making a living, I mean crying and begging for more.
I also take the overwhelming positivity of my viewer base, who like what I do for a living and send me messages and stuff all the time behind the scenes. I get nice emails pretty frequently now. I'd say probably a couple a week, telling me about people who say, "Man, I really like your content," and they tell me
Oh,
their
that
own
is
personal takes.
such bullshit.
Some people
No
are
one
fans
emails
for
you
a
that
long time.
shit.
Some people just jumped on and enjoyed.
You
the
don't
stuff.
even email
Some
yourself
people
that
used to be
shit.
haters of mine, and then had a change of heart, started watching this stuff, and now they really enjoy it. For whatever reason, these people have reached out to me and they motivate me to keep going. So, Noel.
As long as they got tips attached to it, right?
Or Noel, I guess it could be either. Tip me $1.50. Said, did you hear about the girl who was doing the nasty live on Twitch? They gave her a 7-day ban. Yeah, I don't really care. I don't know anything about it. I don't care about it. I don't. Twitch is fucked up. We all know that. I have no reason
That was
to keep
pretty
talking
funny.
about them because they're an
All because she got
ass
caught in the
backwards
reflection of
company
her PC
with
case.
rules that don't apply to everyone. It's true. One person will get a slap on the wrist, and the next person gets a permaban for the same infraction. The site sucks shit. I would never want to go back there and conduct business unless they had a complete overhaul with how they run their business, meaning management gets routed and they actually have concrete rules that need to be enforced. And there's actually
Well, they enforce the
a
rules,
system
you'd
they
get
do
banned.
for escalation of a problem and all of that. See, the time
Your
that I was
biggest issue
there,
is when they do
went
enforce the
from
rules.
being dramatically improved to just devolving back to the shit that they used to be in the 5 years
When
I
they
was there.
don't enforce the rules, that's when you get away with your shit.
So there you go. Let's see here. I'm not going to play Return to Monkey Island. I have no interest in it. I've already explained this. I also don't think it's a great game for streaming.
I
at
don't
all.
say any hateful slurs, you
Don't. I think
moron.
of it this way. You're playing a game like
Are you
Return to
fucking
Monkey Island. The entire game is a point and
I
click
don't even
adventure
want
game
to
with cryptic
mimic
puzzles.
that.
So what's going to happen? You're going to get stuck, and you're either going to have to point and click for an hour to find the answer, or everyone's going to get so tired of waiting, they're just going to spam the chat with the answer. So why play the game? Those kind of games I feel are good for offline gameplay, play for yourself. I don't think that's going to be good for an interactive audience at all. Oh, yeah. Walking Paranoia says there was something special for Batman Day. If you three matches of Batman and Multiverses, you get a code for an icon or something, okay? Daily Doses, I discovered you from the How
Too
Not
late
to
for
Play
that.
videos, but I became a fan of yours. Do you believe trolls can be some of your biggest fans? My trolls are my biggest fans. They're the most obsessive, completely engaged fans, but sadly it backfires because you don't want that kind of fan. I love my fan base.
You don't want
get me
fans
wrong.
that remember
When you
all the
become
stupid
so
shit you
ultra
say.
obsessed with every word out of someone's mouth.
Guys,
to the
these
point where now you want to
mentally
research
ill,
behind the scenes
obsessed
shit and try to delve into
trolls
the
remember
right
everything I
shit.
say,
That's when
guys.
you've gone too far.
It's not
That
normal
is a
to remember the
problem
things
that
I
got
say.
in
I don't
upset.
remember things I say, guys. How can they?
Disney Speedstorm.
Because we're
free
not drunk as
play.
shit all the
It should
time.
be out by the end of the year. Closed beta ran in June. I didn't even hear about this at all. Interesting. It's the Disney driving game, obviously. Alan has tipped me $5 and says, what are your thoughts on people who do donuts in the middle of the street? Have you experienced something similar to that? I mean,
donuts.
No. Most people who do donuts would do it in a parking lot. Why would you want to do it in the middle of the street when there's a chance of oncoming traffic and onlookers recording and getting you in trouble? That's kind of dumb. I am not aware of that.
Donuts.
Thank you for the tip. Amnesiac
No.
Aaron
I'm not a homer.
became a 4-month member. Says, I love you, Phil. Hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you, Amnesiac Aaron, for the membership. I appreciate that. Mr. Saint Caesar says, I'm a big fan. You should try Retro Arch on the Xbox Series X. I'm playing new Super Mario Brothers on the Wii on a Series X. Huh? Oh, apparently Retro Arch is an emulator where you can play games from other consoles on the Series X. Gotcha. I was like, how the hell is he playing Mario Brothers on the Series X?
Sounds like a good time to me.
What's the fastest car I've had? No idea. I would assume it was my Pontiac Grand Am. I drove that over 100 miles per hour before. But I've since that, that was the fastest.
Really? Is that
I drove.
before or
I've
after
never
you
driven
wrecked it?
Again, any other car that fast. So that would be my guess. Yes. Call of Duty absolutely should have dedicated servers for older people like me with bad reflexes. We need dedicated servers. All right? I can't keep playing, have the game say that my bullets didn't hit the tech, and then I'm going to get so upset my dentures are going to pop out of my mouth. I can't have that. I get so agitated.
If only
I
he
stand up and I
did
rage,
accidentally
and I
pop
sit
them
down,
out, that'd be
I
hilarious.
squat on my hanging testicles.
Ciao, how's it
and
going?
it's very painful.
The
I
emulators
can't
are
be
great.
doing that. They got to fix the servers for me.
I was using emulator
Alan
to
did
play
another
what was it?
$5 tip.
Pokemon
She almost
Radioactive.
hit my white
that's what it was
Mercedes-Benz.
called.
It's big here in SoCal. Oh, I've never heard or seen of someone doing donuts in a street. Like I said, I've heard of people doing donuts, but typically they try to go to an abandoned parking lot where they feel it's safer. So, thank you for the tips today, Alan. Ansu Kamaro feels Metal Hellsinger is a Game of the Year contender, so I hope I will try it at some point. I've got it on Game Pass. I could try it when we get a chance. 1% Milk says, would you say your old school competitive days in Street Fighter help contribute to your mentality of making and taking negativity and taking it to motivate you? I really enjoy Street Fighter gameplay. Absolutely. That's really where it started. That's really where it started.
Are we about to get to
even though I was a good player in
history of
Connecticut,
him?
whenever I tried to venture out of Connecticut and do anything, oh, you suck, you're a scrub. No one cares about players from Connecticut, right? I was literally,
players from Connecticut
no
suck.
exaggeration, the highest ranked player out of Connecticut. No one else from Connecticut ever really did as well as I ever did.
What about T?
So I was proud of that. But, everyone told me I was never going to make anything of myself in the Street Fighter circle.
Because you're not anything in the Street Fighter circle. You're not a member of the FGC or anything like that.
All right.
Go.
Last, we'll do one more question. All right?
Then what, you'll go and break?
One last question. Who will get it? Would I consider playing on my monitor because the PlayStation 5 does 120 hertz for this game? I don't think my monitors are 120 hertz. You're talking about my computer monitors? They're not good. One of those computer monitors, I'm not kidding, I bought at the launch of Street Fighter 4. It's 2009. That's a 14-year-old monitor, 13-year-old monitor over there. The other one I bought maybe 4 years ago because I had two of those monitors from Street Fighter 4. And
4 years ago, that should more than be good enough to do 120.
It would turn
Should be
on
doing
at, like,
140
the
if you bought them 4
slowest
years ago.
turn on sequence ever, be dark as fuck and take forever to warm up and be visible. So it was obvious it was gonna break. So I bought a new one. It's the newer model of the Asus monitor, but they're cheap. These aren't good monitors. I'm pretty sure they don't do 120 hertz.
If it's 4 years old, it probably does 144.
It might, but the thing is, I'm limited to my capture setup. I have to only be playing at settings that my capture device can handle. My capture device is 8 years old. It can only do 1080p, 60 frames. That's it. It can't even do HDR. It's definitely not going to do 120 hertz. And by the way, I'll say this too. YouTube, you don't want to be watching 120 hertz YouTube videos. YouTube compresses videos to shit. Okay?
Yep,
Even my
excuses.
60 frames per second
All I hear is
video,
excuses.
It compresses to shit. You don't want YouTube trying to do that shit. It ain't going to handle it. It's going to kill your bandwidth, and it's going to look like shit. Okay. All right, guys. Thank you for a great podcast. I hope you enjoyed it. I think it is now time for us to jump into Modern Warfare 2, and it's time for us to do our duties. We got to do the duties. Come on, boy. We got to get down there and shoot them and do your duties this year. Come on, yeah. All right, I haven't done that joke yet. All right. Guys, thank you so much.
Hey, he's not taking a break first?
Awesome. Until next time.
Yeah, I don't care about this. It's stupid. Right, press the wrong button.
Until next time.
Oh, you played the wrong one. Way to go, Mr. Professional. You played the wrong one. Terrible. He's not drunk, though. He just can't play the right video, guys. It's too hard playing the right video. Jin, Jin, Jin. I don't want to be Mr. Jin.
Quickly before we start.
Oh, taking a break.
What the? There's no new tip. This is the old animation. It played again for some reason. It played a second time on this page. So let's get the camera resized and in place. And I am going to take a brief break to use the restroom, but I will not run an ad. It will not be a long one. It'll be a very quick one. And then we'll jump right into Call of Duty. And like I said today, first thing I want to do is a new loadout. I definitely want to grab a new weapon and start using a new weapon and see how they feel. Maybe an SMG or something today. Okay. Okay, I got this here. And hold on, I gotta grab my controller.
New movie on Crunchyroll. I've been focused on Gotham, but after I get Gotham finished, then I can go back to watching Overlord and Rent a Girlfriend and Parallel World Pharmacy.
Jasper's laying right on the floor in front of me, right here. He's like bloop, sprawled out, all his limbs out. It's cute. All right, let's take a very brief break for me to use the restroom. I'll be right back, and then we jump right into the game. Sound good? Actually, is the camera too big? Hold on. It is. Is that better?
Way to be professional.
I can't tell. All right, very brief break. I'll be right back.
Been at 3:34. Let's see how long it takes. Guys, he sat there and he talked. He has to take a break. You don't want him to die, do you? Got to set to 34. No music, nothing. Well, you at least play one of your songs, DSP. Give the audience something. I don't know, he's got $29 in tips already. He may not need a tip himself. I mean, 1 Minute Man may not show up. I'll play Fortnite every now and then when my nephew wants to play, but he is a lot better than I am. I just tend to drag him down. Although we have finished second place a couple times. I was like, wow, he's got like all the original stuff. How do you do that? Because I played season 1 and that was about it. How do you have season 1 skins? By only playing season 1. Imagine having to tip yourself just to feel better. The stream's not a failure, guys. I got 1 Minute Man to show up and tip. Alright, we're 2 minutes in. You gotta spend that $29 he just got. But he does the instant transfer, so he actually loses a good chunk of that. I gotta pull it instantly, guys. I need to buy more WWE champions. Makes myself feel better. That's all it is. You guys know we got the hat. We got a hat streak going, guys. Oh, because 1 Minute Man showing up, guys, and he saved the stream. Oh, Black City resident. I left an hour ago. He's still not playing? No, he is not. Hey, someone at Scopel is getting their kids put through college because of DSP. Hell, DSP could have put Derek through college twice. The amount of money he's put into WWE champions. Spider-Gwen, Spider-Gwen, does whatever Spider-Gwen does. Spins a web, yeah. From any money except for that one time where he stole his mom's credit card.
Okay, guys, I'm back. You give me 1 second. I actually got a unban request. I'd like to do it quick.
Only took him 4
Start,
minutes.
just unban the person, and then we'll get started. Sound good?
How much money did they give you to unban them, DSP? How much money did they give you?
Time of 5 minutes. For some reason, we can only speculate why. Well, you guys can never be satisfied. If I run into the bathroom and I hurry and I come back, people are like, "You were so fast. Did you wash your hands? That's disgusting," right?
You've had audio of you not washing your hands before.
Oh, you took too long. So, all right, here you go. Here's how hilarious. Okay, so by the way, I'm being told the webcam's out of frame.
You've had audio of you going to the bathroom and not washing your
So
hands,
here's what
dude.
happened.
That's why.
I peed. I flushed. Okay, I noticed there was some dust built up on some of the shelves we have in our bathroom where we have storage stuff. So I grabbed a tissue. I was wiping some of the dust off. Okay. Then I washed my hands. I dried them. I was checking my emails, and I noticed there was an unban request. I said, "Oh, I think I'll process this unban request before we start with Call of Duty."
On your
today.
phone playing WWE
I walked back
champions
into the
again.
office. Oh, it takes 5 minutes to pee. It's so ridiculous.
What a
Okay.
mature adult.
I'll be right back. I'm going to unban someone.
He's not playing the game, so break's still on. It's going on to 6 minutes now. Until we get gameplay, right now we're an hour and 55 minutes of pre-stream. No gameplay, no pre-stream. So an hour and 55 minutes so far. Going on to be hour and 56 soon. There's no way to prove in a report that he actually got paid $100 to unban someone, unfortunately.
Okay.
Hour and 56
All
minutes.
Now, I'm good. Okay. Oh, thank you to Shia for a $2 tip. He says, "Avast me hearty, 'tis talk like a pirate day. Here be some doubloons for your booty." Now, wait a minute. I was going to do the do your duties, like, country redneck voice. I'm saying, "Ooh, boy, time for us to do our duties today. We got to shoot them up. We got to do all them things. And after that, I'm going to go out and I'm going to fry some catfish up." But I guess we can't do that now if it's Talk Like a Pirate Day.
Do what you
Also,
want
today I'm
because a
gonna sing
pirate is free. You are a
Cold-Blooded.
pirate.
When I get kills and I'm cold-blooded.
Yar,
All right, you ready?
Being a pirate is really badass. In the black flag at the end of the mast, you are a pirate.
Alan did an $8 tip. Thank you, Alan. He says, "Does this game take place in Persia?" It's a good question. I think so. I think actually what happens is all Call of Duty games... This is so loud and obnoxious. What stupid sound effect? Shut up. Why does this sound so bad? It's annoying.
Yes, DSP, why do you sound so bad and annoying?
Anyway, I think all Call of Duty games take place in an actual film studio filmed in Persia. This is actual... It's kind of like how they faked the moon landing. All gameplay of Call of Duty actually takes
Wait,
place
wait,
in
wait. Does he
Persia. I don't know
actually
if you guys
think the
knew
moon
that.
landing was faked? This so I could totally believe that.
There we
I
go.
could totally
Okay.
believe DSP thinking it's not
Thank you
real.
for the $8 tip, Alan. Biggest tip of the day. Appreciate that. Okay, now. So let's see here. I want to check out my loadout, right? How do I get to that? How do I get to my loadout?
So not playing the game, digging around in menus. When it's classic
How
stalls
do I get to my loadout?
tactics.
Oh, good. Someone wants to be my friend. How nice. I don't know how to get to my loadout from here. Open beta.
Flat like the back of
Here
his
we go.
head.
Okay. Jasper jumped on the twisty. He scared me. What I want to do is I want to change weapons.
Wait,
I
that
don't
was the
wanna
detractor
use
coming to beat you up?
the M4 anymore. What guns have we unlocked? Let's take a look. Should I record this? You guys think people would be interested in watching this on YouTube?
Why are you not recording this?
Maybe.
You're supposed to be recording all of it for your fans.
All right, I'm going to record it. Ready? I'm probably going to up the volume a little bit, and I'm going to record this.
That's pretty funny, Shao.
Ladies and gents and everyone else, welcome back to the Modern Warfare 2 Open Beta. Modern Warfare 2 2022,
2 minutes ago
I
until
should
it's
say.
2 hours because he's just digging around the
Second
menus.
day I'm playing it, and before we start with gameplay, what I wanted to do is see what guns I unlocked playing yesterday. Because as much as I played the M4, I think I'm ready to try another gun. So for assault rifles, we've got the Kostov that's available. Battle rifles, there is the F-TAC Recon.
Shotgun.
You can use an LMG, the Icarus. Okay. No sniper rifles? No sniper rifles, no marksman rifles available as of yet. Again, I don't know when you unlock them. You know what? I am going to go for an LMG. I know how crazy that sounds, because probably it's going to be nuts. But I think I want to try it. I can't do gunsmith on any of it till I use it, right? Okay. It's probably going to be like super duper heavy fire, and I'm not going to have to reload it like ever. This gun is the handgun. Can you change this out? I mean, there's 2 handguns. This one has a higher fire rate, but less damage, less accuracy, less control, less recoil. Nah. I'll change up the shock stick, because I was using this all day yesterday. What should we do? Maybe some smoke grenade or tear gas? This releases a lingering cloud of tear
2
gas.
hours.
Slowly
We're not
blurs
2 hours
the
of pre-stream because he's digging around in the menu.
Okay. I used to use stun grenades too. That's pretty good. SMGs will be broken in the final release, says Carlton Jr., of course. I want to try stun grenade or I'll try tear gas. I don't know if it's going to be any good. We were doing Semtex. What is this drill charge? Charge with a thermal lance. It bros into surfaces. It sounds weird. I saw a lot of people using this thermite. I don't know if it's any good. What do you guys think? Should I try thermite or should I try the drill charge? What should I try?
Thermite. Be funnier when he blows himself up.
Try drill charge. Now, Alan did another $4 tip saying, can I put his full name on a leaderboard? I don't put anyone's full name on a leaderboard if you haven't noticed. Number one, I try to keep the leaderboard abridged. If I put out everyone's full giant name, it'll be too big for my stream. And in addition, I do it to prevent any kind of doxing or trolling on the internet. I also don't know if your name is someone real, and I don't want to take a risk of someone then saying, oh, his name is on someone's stream or something like that. So, I will
Alan
put
Wake.
Alan F.E. But that's all I'm going to do. I'm not going to put your full name. Sorry. Just not going to put it. Thank you for the tip. Again, I don't even know if it's if it's your real name, if it's a reference to somebody else. I'm not taking any risks. Sorry. All right, we'll try drill charge. I think we're gonna keep the perk though. Like we haven't unlocked anything new, right? They're all the same. I actually really like Phantom. I've been enjoying this one, especially cold-blooded. So we're gonna keep it.
Don't sing.
And I really like the decoy. What else have we unlocked so far? We got that DDoS. Disrupts all enemy sensors and electronics. Munitions box, tactical camera. I'm sorry, but I'm just gonna right now. Oh, there's battle rage. This is what this was. I thought it was healing. It's not. It's experimental stimulant. It will give you an adrenaline rush. Health will regenerate. Tactical equipment will be resisted, and tactical sprint is constantly refreshed. I did not know that's what that was when I had it in a build earlier. So, okay. Interesting. Well, I love this decoy. It's working so well. I just want to keep it for now. All right. So we're going to go with an LMG. I have no idea how this is going to work. I'm probably going to suck. I have no attachments on it or anything, so it's probably going to suck at first. What do we have right now? We have UAV, we have sentry gun, and we have gunner chopper. Or chopper gunner. Yeah, we'll keep that for now. Let's see how this goes. Now, what I was told is, yeah, see this quick play, but it says filter. So apparently if I press, oh, by the way, I got to get rid of this. There we go. Apparently if I press square, now you can filter between if you want to play team deathmatch or team domination, or if it goes between the two. All right. I guess I'll let it go between the two. Okay. But if I get too bored of one type, then I can play the other type. So, get 5 point blank kills. Get 15
Keep
kills with
fucking around
SMGs.
the menu,
There's no
DSP.
SMGs. Maybe they unlock later, but I don't have them. So I can't do that. Get 10 kills using the scavenger perk. I guess I'm not getting any of these. Is the
Like,
military
DSP,
style hat
seriously.
eligible for the game?
Get out of the goddamn menu. You're supposed to be playing the goddamn game.
What did we do yesterday? Yesterday we did a digital idiot. Play the fucking game. Seriously. By the way, I'm gonna have to mute the voice chat again, aren't I? Yep, I did that. I'm gonna have to mute the
Can't have anyone trolling him, guys. There we go. 2 hours and 4 minutes to actually get to some gameplay.
There we go, mute the loud. Because, man, it's loud. Okay, so here we are.
Congratulations. Only took you 2 hours and 4 minutes of a gameplay stream to actually get to the gameplay. Yeah, you guys are out. I'm going to be out soon, too. I'm gonna watch him die and have him call it bullshit. Unless the internet dies. Electric cowboy video? I have not. Over 2 hours before gameplay starts on the gameplay
What
stream.
shot? Nice.
That's how it works here, Phantom.
You shot him in the booty. The booty shot. How could you? Wow.
Ah.
that was so slow to react. Insanely slow to react.
Yes, you were, DSP. You were
What
very
happened?
slow to react.
Oh, okay. I thought it changed my gun. No, okay.
We've secured the lead. Enemy is securing Alpha. We are taking Charlie.
You jumped down.
The decoy is pretty cool.
Friendly counter UAVs on station.
Oh, shit. Bro, teammate.
Friendly UAV on station.
Good job, shoot your own guy.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Enemy securing Objective Alpha.
Fuck! Oh, shit.
Womp
I
womp.
didn't see it.
Enemy UAV.
That sucked. I got owned. I was owned. Shit. You owned me.
We are losing Bravo.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh,
Ha 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 ha. It's always fun to
team is
watch him
loud.
die.
Okay. Oh, I just lowered it, guys. Let me know how that sounds. Sorry that was so loud.
We are taking Bravo. Enemy is taking Charlie. Hostile counter UAV overhead. We have lost Charlie. Objective Bravo secure.
Come on.
Holy shit, triple kill. That was absolutely cool.
Friendly UAV online.
Nice.
He's been doing alright there.
Copy that. UAV is on station. We control Alpha.
Oh, flank. I
Haha.
got some good kills in there.
Womp womp. Well, that, guys, I think I'm gonna let you go. Good last day of my vacation. Got 18 holes of golf in. Got a video made already. Just got edited up. Got to hang out with you guys. Always a good time. With that, I'm gonna let you go. Thank you for watching. As always, like, subscribe, comment down below, and have one hell of a day.